One of the major contributors to greenhouse gases are coal-fired power plants. They're the #1 emitter of carbon dioxide, and communities of color and low-income communities are disproportionately located next to coal-fired power plants, which means that not only are they emitting this carbon dioxide that affects the atmosphere, but they're also emitting mercury, arsenic, lead, sulfur dioxide, nitrogen oxide, and other toxins that are getting directly into the lungs of folks who live nearby, resulting in high asthma rates in terms of asthma hospitalizations among African Americans, high rates of lung cancer, even with people who have no history of smoking, and so forth. So, and when you talk about indigenous communities, there are indigenous communities that are host to coal-fired power plants, but yet the promises that brought those coal-fired power plants to their communities, such as jobs and so forth, did not come forth. And they have their men who are going out to work to bring in sustain a livelihood of the communities, but yet those very communities don't have running water and don't have electricity, but yet they're host to these toxic facilities. So getting none of the benefits, but all of the negative impacts of the industry. So those same industries that are polluting communities are also contributing to the greenhouse gas burden, and then the effects of climate change, such as the disasters, the shifts in agricultural yields, sea level rise, also disproportionately affect communities that are low income and communities of color. And the route of impact for communities of color is a lack of political power, and the lack of political power means that the decision making that's necessary to build up community infrastructure to protect communities from the impacts, then those communities end up being marginalized when resources are allocated for that type of infrastructure building.